Do you believe it is possible to become wealthy even if you have limited resources and finances? It is. However, it requires commitment, hard work, and determination. With a clear plan and a willingness to take action, it is possible for anyone to achieve financial success, including you. This process involves building up your assets over time whilst living a more moderate life and watching how much you spend. Anyone can become wealthy if they are willing to do the work. And in this video, we recommend following 9 steps to achieve financial success regardless of your background or circumstances. Number 1. Avoid bad debt. Although some debt can be good, like getting into house ownership by only putting down a 3% down payment and borrowing 97% through debt from the bank, it's important to avoid bad debt like high-interest credit card debt, as it can enslave you to the banking system. In turn, this can force you to work at a job you may not enjoy to pay off your debts and maintain your standard of living. Adopting the wrong type of debt can cripple you financially for years. Make sure to do your own research and consult financial advisors before purchasing something with a loan from a bank or other financial institution. Number 2. Invest your money. As soon as you start earning money, it is vital to consider investing some of it rather than spending it all. Consider opening a separate account for your investments, and do not count on that money for immediate expenses or luxuries. Instead, focus on making smart investments that will help you build wealth over time. One key to successful investing is diversification, which means investing in various stocks rather than putting all your money into a single stock. This helps to spread the risk, as it is unlikely that all stocks will perform poorly simultaneously. For example, if you had invested $1,500 in 20 different stocks in 1990, including Apple, and all of the other stocks performed poorly, your investment in Apple would have more than made up for the losses and resulted in a significant return. A well-diversified portfolio can withstand failure and still generate good returns. Number 3. Build a wealth mindset. To become wealthy, it is crucial to change your mindset. Your journey to becoming a millionaire starts when you genuinely believe it is possible. Your current circumstances, including your education and job, may be one of many reasons you have yet to become rich. Your mindset plays a significant role in your ability to achieve financial success. If you think you will never be able to become a millionaire, you are setting yourself up for failure. Instead, convince yourself that it is possible and take action toward your goal. Tell yourself over and over that you deserve it. Look for evidence that the wealth you want is coming to you. Normalize it in your mind that you are on the path to the wealth you deserve. Number 4. Be disciplined with your money. If you tend to be an impulsive shopper, learning how to save money is vital. Once you have made your first income, do not go out and spend it all. Instead, set aside a specific portion of your earnings for spending and invest the rest. Avoid making unnecessary or extravagant purchases, such as luxury vacations, cars, and watches, and continue living the way you did before making money. Consider opening a separate bank account for your savings and treat the funds as untouchable. This will help you build financial stability and security. Take a moment to process and think about the past 4 keys. These will be extremely important to understand and apply for the most effective results in our last 5 keys. Now that you understand the basics, we can look at how to best use your new knowledge to start a business or to increase your revenue each month. Number 5. Create your plan. To become a millionaire, it is essential to consider how you can generate $1 million. For example, if you sell a product for $50 to 5,000 people, you have just made $250,000. The same concept applies if you sell a $100 item to 2,500 people. With the internet and platforms such as Amazon, Instagram, and YouTube, it is now easier to reach a large customer base. Simply stating that you want to become wealthy is not enough. You must create a solid plan and implement it. This plan should include financial goals and a strategy for achieving them. For example, suppose you want to open a restaurant. In that case, you must consider how much you want to earn in the first, second, and third year. How many customers you need each month to achieve your goals, and how much money you need to invest in attracting those customers. It is important that you take the time to form a well-rounded financial plan that considers various options and pivoting options should unexpected events arise. Number 6. Your peer group. It is vital to surround yourself with the right people, especially when it comes to financial and business matters. This is because running a business can be complex, and it can be very helpful to have professionals around you who can make informed decisions and provide guidance on the various technical issues that entrepreneurs face on a daily basis. Surrounding yourself with other business owners who are able to advise you in this way can help you avoid risky or unprofitable investments and choose the best plan for your financial or business needs. Number 7. Multiple streams of income. To increase your chances of becoming wealthy, having multiple sources of income is crucial. If you only rely on a single job, you risk losing your only source of income if the company closes or downsizes. Therefore, it is crucial to diversify your sources of revenue. The wealthy often have multiple income streams, such as investments, an online business, a blog, or stocks. Consider using your skills and interests to generate additional income, such as teaching a language or renting a property on Zillow or Airbnb. Having multiple sources of income reduces the risk of financial insecurity. Number 8. Find your target market. It is vital to identify your target audience for your products and establish if they have the money to purchase them. Sometimes the phrase, "there is no money around," or "there is a financial crisis" is used, but it is not necessarily true. The amount of money in circulation may remain the same. So, it is essential to consider who has the desire and the money to buy your products or services. For example, if you sell wedding items, it's very likely that weddings will go ahead despite an economic downturn. So, you should frequent Facebook groups for newlyweds. If you are selling luxury jewelry, you should go to high-end locations in the city and maybe focus marketing spending on certain times of the year, such as Christmas or Valentine's Day. Number 9. Become great at something. To increase your income, it is essential to learn a high-income skill. Aim to target a skill that allows you to earn around $10,000 per month that does not require any financial investment and carries no risk. To find a high-income skill, consider something you enjoy doing and work on becoming an expert. Once you have mastered this skill, find the customers who need your service. For example, a skill like coding can be learned relatively quickly and has a lot of demand now. If you dedicate your time to becoming great at coaching in this field, you should create an online suite of videos that your clients can access on a subscription program. This is how mastering a high-paying job can turn into a profitable business. There are many ways to make money online, so work on becoming an expert in a field in that space. Some examples could include creating online content, dropshipping, or advertising. Spend some time researching other entrepreneurs that have made money online in a subject that interests you, and begin learning what they learned and model their path to success. Regardless of what you start with, success can be found through learning, time, and the willingness to try something new. Adopting the right mindset and learning to utilize your money effectively will be crucial for your own growth. There is no shortcut to wealth, but the reward of meeting your goals will be worth the required effort. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are interested in learning more about finance or what it takes to be successful, check out some of our other videos on our channel. Thanks and have a great day.